Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. Well, the US government is very desperate to catch Binance and accuse them of something. And it's throwing everything in the kitchen sink at it. The latest thing is tying Binance to Bislotto. But I'm not really too concerned about this. FinCen, which wields a much bigger hammer than the SEC, actually accused Binance of being the second or third largest receiver of Bislotto funds. However, there is a caveat to all this. Even though they were listed as one of the top receivers of Bislotto funds, they were not in the top when it came to senders of Bislotto funds. So they never actually gave Bislotto any money or crypto assets. Now, being the largest exchange in the world by far, they are probably like the top receiver of crypto funds from just about everywhere. So I don't think Bislotto is really much of an exception, and I don't think the US government's going to be able to tie it too much. Now, the thing is, I do think this accusation is much more geopolitical than anything of substance. Because if you remember right, Binance, when asked by the US government to cut off all transactions with Russia, essentially said, we'll cut off and sanction all the Russian oligarchs and all the people that you're targeting, but we won't cut off our business with the Russian people. So the US might be trying to send a warning shot across the bow to Binance saying, hey, when we ask you to cut off a country, you had better cut off a country or we're going to come after you. So I do actually believe that could be the case right now. And I'm not really concerned for Binance because they've been investigating Binance for a long time, and they're never able to come up with anything. And I do think some elements of the government are still mad at Binance for calling out FTX because Sam Bankman-Fried was their golden boy, and both parties received millions of dollars worth of donations from SBF. Not really sure, but like SBF did actually mention that he did use some kind of like loophole in Citizens United to donate 40 million to the GOP, and he donated 40 million to the Democrats. Basically outright. So both, and the biggest receiver of all SBF funds was actually Mitch McConnell. So the thing is, like, there's probably a lot of people on both sides of the aisle in Congress that really liked SBF because he was giving them a lot of money, and they're mad at Binance for cutting off that money line. So they're basically trying to get the agencies to allege Binance of something or other. They're just not really sure what. And plus, they don't like a foreign exchange being so big in the space. So they've been trying to bring down Binance since 2018. People actually tried to short Binance, BNB into oblivion, but since Binance is 100% backed, it didn't really have any trouble letting people actually withdraw their funds. So the thing is, like, I still think there's going to be a lot of fun for Binance. They're going to try to tie Binance somehow to the United States so they can regulate them. So far, I just haven't really seen anything stick. I don't think this Bislotto thing is really anything because, like I said, Binance being the biggest exchange in the world probably is the biggest receiver of funds from a lot of different places. I didn't even know what Bislotto was until like yesterday when they reported on it. I'm pretty sure Binance might have actually not known what Bislotto was until yesterday either, because lots of exchanges actually send them money, and Binance has said they have cooperated with authorities. I don't know if I believe them like 100%, like they cooperate 100% with authorities, but they do show some cooperation with authorities as well. And they've never really been able to attack anything specifically onto Binance. So the US is trying to get Binance with something, but I don't think they're being very successful, and I think eventually it will actually drop. And I do think a lot of the prosecution right now is more geopolitical in nature involving Russia. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.